Hello there. What's new, everybody? What have I been up to? Not a whole lot lately, honestly. Yeah, just going to work and yeah, haven't had a whole lot of energy for stuff. You know, week before last I was out. I was sick, and I don't know. Yeah, I guess allergy season has still got me kind of, you know, not maximum energy. But yeah. Cool. Been reading a lot, just, you know, spare time and stuff about Doom history, just filling in some gaps. The onemandoom.blogspot.com blog is great. I kind of read it off and on over the years, but yeah, it's good, and it has reviews of quite a number of levels at this point, so it's actually a very valuable historical document, reference, etc. So yeah. Cool. Alright, well, we'll give it another... Yeah, let's just go ahead and get started here. It's 7:04. Yeah, welcome everybody. Once again, it is Wednesday. And there is time for WADs. Yeah, here's our buddy. And there's our buddy's digital version. Oh, don't click on me. Full playthrough of Metal Gear Solid 3, huh? Alright, well, yeah, let's begin. And select a random level. Cooper's Creosote by Stephen Wassell. Does the stream sound quieter than normal to anybody else? That could be. I don't think I have... yeah, let me bump up. Is this... Do I sound a little louder here? Yeah, let me know how it's sounding. Cooper's Creosote from from August of 1994. Very early days. Stephen Wassell sounds like someone from the UK. If anyone would be kind enough to review this WAD and upload it to Infant 2. I have no idea what Infant 2 is, but it sounds like it is maybe an early server where these things were being hosted. I actually have no idea what the BBS situation was like in the UK in the early to mid 90s, but yeah. This is a very large WAD, about 230K, mainly because of all the detail I put in. I would have released it a lot earlier, but I had to wait for the GCC version of DEU when it got too big. Oh, interesting, yeah. Alright, so some early DEU history here. The Cooper's Creosote factory has been taken over by the Cyberdemon with his evil hordes of Hellspawn, and everyone working there has been violently killed or enslaved. It is up to you to stop them. Cooper's Creosote is a toxic orange-brown liquid made by boiling water, nuclear waste, and blood under pressure, not wood tar, as many people think. Alright, well that's also like a handy, informative explanation of what creosote actually is. It is a real-life substance. But yeah. Alright, so this is E1M1. And yeah, this is a 1994 map, so we will see what the author means by lots of detail. Hello, welcome everybody. Okay, alright, this is already kind of cool, you know. It's like there's a big. Do I take damage if I go in here? No, I don't. Alright, we get a long, straight hallway here. A little imp to greet us. Ooh, a little look out the window into an interior space, but yeah, what's going on? Unpegged door track texture. Always gives it sort of a different feel to it. Oh, and look at this. This is a very creative use of the pipes leaking liquid texture here. So it's like this is the red goo vat, and this is the green goo vat. So that's clever. Oh, awesome. Someone in the chat says, Infant 2 seems like it's one of the precursors of the id Games archives. It was a server hosted at Indiana University, starting in May 1994, according to Doom Wiki. Heck yes. That is good to know. And yeah, I do always remember seeing Indiana University as one of those like places you can download this WAD. So this is pretty neat as well. This is like, you know, these little narrow channels, and it's channeling the green stuff and some blue stuff, which I presume is water, and then some red stuff into, as the README describes, into this vat, creating the creosote. And I'm going to guess that that damages us. It does indeed. Oh yeah, wow, that was 20 damage right there. Don't want to mess around with that stuff. Cooper's Creosote. The Monkey Island grog of its universe, perhaps. Welcome, everybody. Now we get some green stuff in here. Little imp up there having a rave. Sorry, buddy. Alright. Yeah, layout-wise, this is pretty 1994, you know, in that it's just got like these very uninteresting straight hallways that bend at 90-degree angles and feed into square-shaped rooms, but I like that one room that had a lot of detail in it, you know, that had like those little creosote making. Alright, this is sort of a fancy area compared to what we've seen so far. I do remember laying out something that used this 3-part masked grading texture back in 1994 and feeling pretty fancy. Because, you know, you got to break up a line def and align your textures and all that kind of stuff, so it's fancy. It's the fancy. Oh, okay. We're up where the imp rave was. I gotta say, there are some good maps cooking for the anniversary map set, says Arjuna. Well, cool. That's great to hear. I'm really looking forward to playing it. Alright, we got an outdoor area here. Still really boring navigable space here. Like, this long, straight bridge is not much fun to fight on, but I appreciate that this, that the actual just geometry is getting a little more complex. Alright, I don't want to go through all of my shells here. And yeah, if I fall down here, I don't know what becomes of me. 1994, if you fall into a pit of acid, then there is no assurance that you're going to be able to get back out of there. Safety standards then were just Just appalling. Oh, goodness. Nope. Yep, I was eaten by a specter. He physically consumed me. Just chomped. Alright, do I really want to... Let's see. Do I think that this is the critical path, is one question. I'm actually going to go... Okay. I'm going to cut across here. So yeah, there is a little bit of, you know, the overall layout of this place definitely has some non-linearity to it. It's giving me at least an illusory choice, if not a real one, with regards to where I want to go. Oh, okay, yes, so I do have the yellow key. Ooh, this is cool. Oh, damn. All out of shells. Just pistoling specters. Oh my gosh, there's at least 3 of them. Oh, and they have so much blood in them. It's sad. Highly visible blood coming out of invisible monsters. It's... Okay. Shells are good. Aha, the rocket launcher. Well, this is a cool area. This is like, you know, I like this megalithic feeling structure, and like, I'm always down for some vines. Particularly some vision obscuring vines, you know, like Liz's map for the Joy of Mapping thing last year had some vision obscuring vines. Sort of an atmospheric touch. Alright. I'd really like to have more shells here. But I guess if there's a bunch of shotgunners to kill, then... Yeah, there we go. Okay, got a little ladder, a little doom ladder. A lot of little just scattered blue juice. Just scoop them up. Alright, so I can't quite get through here. It's sort of frustrating. That's one of those Doom could totally squeeze through situations. Alright, so let me go here, and then I could hop down here. That's good. It's good to have. Yeah, and I kind of feel compelled to grab all these thingies. Pretty decent amount of rocket. That's an odd... Is this like a garage door sort of thing with a window in it? Cool, yeah, I see in the chat people are talking about... people are talking about the maps for the anniversary compilation. That's awesome. Concept map. Monsters, no monsters. I misled you about the Doom forum's helpfulness. I forget what that exchange consisted of. Like, which Doom forum did I mention? Oh, okay, so that brought down those crates. Alright. Oh, man. Don't want to use up all my shells here. Alright, what's this going to do? Did it open that door? No, it did not. Yeah, this is a little annoying. Oh, the Zdoom forum. Yes. Yeah, no, it's true. I did kind of have to learn how to, you know, make it useful to me as a as a resource. What did that actually do? Is this one of those... Is this a heretic switch where it affected something not in the room? Oh, wait, the door is closed. I kind of know that this isn't going to open just because, you know, you can't do this sort of thing and have it actually move. but in Vanilla Doom, but yeah, man, what's I really do appear to be trapped in this room, and I can't jump to any of these other things. Let's see, did that open this up maybe? Okay, yeah, so I can get back. Alright, I guess that just lets me out of that room. So I'm left wondering what the point of that. Like, I didn't get the red key in there, did I? Maybe I did, and I've just already forgotten. Alright, but I do have the red key, so now I can go into these things. Oh, some vats, some imps standing atop vats of Cooper's Creosote, was it called? Yep, okay, well that room doesn't seem to be serving a whole lot of purpose, other than a storytelling purpose. It's like, hey, look. Oh, and this almost feels like the liquid bobbing up, you know, like filling and refilling the vats. Cool, alright. So this all does seem pretty straightforward, honestly. Alright, so I am actually left thinking that I should go, especially now that my health is a little better. Oh wait, no, I can go in here. This room seems like it could be important. Ah, jeez. Just using what I got here. Okay, so this definitely feels like an important computery kind of room. Using all the good Doom 1 computery textures, but... no, well, yeah, like, so it's a yellow key-locked door. No real reward in there. Was there like a little switch in there or something that I missed? Yep, somebody got turned into door soup. Room, hallway, room, or hub spokes. You know, it actually feels fairly linear, though it does double back a bit and branch in a couple of places. Yeah, this hallway that I'm in right now is kind of the central spine of the level. It just kind of twists and turns a lot. So, alright, so I'm going to go back to this area here. Because as weird as it is... oh, wait a minute, what? Oh, no, okay, yeah, no, I want to go back here. Wait a minute, so, like... how did I get... okay, I think the author is actually doing some kind of advanced trickery here by making this hallway double back on itself. Alright, so that's that. What just happened here? Like... oh, right, okay, so if I go here, and I go across here, so now these things, yeah, okay. So now am I above, you know, I'm just gonna no-clip and have a peek here. Interesting. Okay, so I think the author is bringing down walls in different places here to make these hallways connect in different ways. Which is, if my eyes aren't deceiving me, and that is what's happening, then that's pretty wild. Oh, right. These jerks. Okay. So there was another lift right here. That's a weird little shape. Okay, and then this pops out here. Don't really care about that. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to do this again. Aw, man, yeah, now I'm all the way back here. Okay. Alright, so let's go back here. Drop down, go through this teleporter. As I suspected, we are basically no room to dodge here. We're stuck on this little pillar, as are the imps, stuck on their own little pillars. And yeah, we have a harrowing run across some nukage. At least we're not still taking damage here. Man, that's a bummer. That's not so good. Oh, jeez, there's a specter waiting to chew on me. Right when I get to the top. Okay, alright. Okay, that's where I just was. 2 teleporters. Wow, this map is extremely stingy with ammo. Okay, great. Non-berserk punching. Alright, like... I might just be screwed here. What did that do? I was kind of hoping that it would raise something up. Alright, well, we're going to make the classic WAD Wednesday inadvisable low hit point save here, because I just want to see what... Okay, so this takes me back to... Yeah, that takes me back there. Ah, oh, man, see, yeah, no... Where does this take me? Oh, okay. Alright, so that takes me here. And then, wait a minute. Do both of these teleporters... What if I go through here? Above average 94 details, though. The gameplay and encounters aren't ironed out. Yeah, I agree. I mean, yeah, like, architecturally, this map, you know, despite having a very basic sense of, like, layout, you know, just the actual shape of the rooms and the detailing. I think detailing is probably where this author excels the most. Okay, so this isn't a functional teleporter. And then this leads back here, which doesn't really help me. I mean, I guess I could use it to... yeah, I could use it to get back up. Which we should do. But... yeah, like, I really don't have any... I don't know if I have any options here. Yeah, like, in a lot of ways, this just feels very sparse, you know? Like, I'm actually relatively fine with, you know, just the combat encounters being cleared out, but... as far as where I can go and what I can do, it's not leading me along or giving me any suggestion of a path here. Yeah, I have no idea where the blue key is. Right, like average hit points on save. Alright, well, I am, at this point, I am actually kind of tempted to just go all the way back. Let me see if something happened in here. Nope. Are there any, like, little switches hidden on these things? This author also doesn't seem super keen to hide little clever secrets everywhere. Let me check this again one more time, because, like... Oh, okay, alright, so that's... Alright, that's a secret, and I'll definitely take that. Yeah, that's a huge improvement in terms of resources and firepower. Yeah, I'm just going to go back around here. Here's the old Creosote room. Yeah, and there are 10 secrets in this map, of which 2 of which we have found. Alright, this is the 2 different flavors of the sour apple and strawberry flavor room. Oh, look at this. Oh, wait. That comes down, and now I get to fight a bunch of hit scanners with very little health. But this seems cool, at least, to have gotten into. Hey, buddies. Oh, this is a lot. There's a lot of baddies here. But it is definitely an amount that I can deal with. I guess I can get them infighting. Pretty boring infights, but, you know. Alright, and how do I get back up from here? Oh, I see. We're, like, raising the water level of the room. Cool, okay. Yep. Y'all hate it. Demons and imps hating each other. It's a sad sight. Yep. Alright. I can take down these knuckle. I now have... Oh, wow. Okay. So raising this level actually cut me off from a very generous amount of ammo and stuff. So that's a heck of a thing. That was sort of an interesting little scenario there. Okay, so this is the exit. It is not open. I will do something that will cause it to open. Presumably. Maybe it's just an uncompletable level. And the author is just laughing at me from 25 years in the past. 26, maybe. Okay, alright. So actually, you know, so that was a fun little excursion, but it does not answer my question of what is the way forward here. Definitely a bit of a puzzle. I feel like I'm solving this level. Gotta solve it. Gotta complete it. Alright, yeah, so I dug that. I mean, that was a good secret. Like, yeah. Totally cromulent secret there. But what else is there? Yeah, this mystifying room. And then, yeah, there's this... Yeah, how do I get up there? Oh, okay. That's a lift. Unmarked lift, but, you know, it's probably just a little optional goody thing. Secret. Alright, well, that's cool. Oh, yeah, look, I caught a glimpse of that wall coming up. Oh, and look at that. Okay, this is actually just a really orthodox secret thing. You know, we got like very similar looking. You know, from a distance, you can't necessarily tell that that's a secret, and then you're like, aha. So where is this going to lead? Oh. All right, monster suggests that we're on the right track. Chainsaw. Okay. This is where you keep your chainsaw. Okay. Okay. And is there another secret, or is there a symmetry in secrets? This must be where the hallways change around. I almost like that the author left... I don't know if this is intentional, or, you know, if you have no choice but to do this in vanilla, but I like that you have some suggestion. You know, if you're looking at the auto map scratching your head, then you can kind of suss out that there is some sort of trickery going on. Oh, hey, and look at this. Did this open? It did. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. So I must have done something at some point that opened up the way forward here. Hello, Kako. It's good to see you. My old dear friend, the Kako. Blue juice. Hanging up meat people. Kind of well camouflaged switch. Level design question. When is it okay to punish the player when they find a secret? I feel like Doom and Doom 2 does that sometimes, and I'm not sure I like it. I mean, honestly, you know, if you're... You know, mapping has a lot of individual expression in it, so if it's something that you just don't think it's tricky in a good way, then, you know, don't do it. I mean, I think, you know, secrets often do have, like, a risk-reward to it, you know, whether it's like, you know, you're under some sort of duress when you're in an environment with secrets or something, and so, you know, if there's combat after you find the secret, or a little gotcha or something, then, you know, that becomes part of the risk-reward of it. Players don't necessarily know it going in, but, okay, so I hit a switch. That opened something up. We'll use our fancy red key, and now we are in wood-paneled land. Got a green marble desk. Maybe we're in the executive... This probably is the executive office. You know, anytime somebody does like a factory or something like that, there is sometimes like a foreman's office kind of set up. What am I doing? I have a chain gun. Cacos love chain guns. By love, I mean they hate them. Ooh, hello, Baron. I've been saving up some rockets for you. Alright, yeah, this is definitely feeling climactic here. And yeah, sure enough, we've got, you know, that was clearly the head boss's office. And we see their computer logging onto the Tatenga network, as always, of course. Some sort of facsimile of, like, you know, a keyboard, but, you know, maybe like a... It's got a little screen on it. Maybe it's a Nintendo Wii U you're using as a keyboard. Yeah, cool. And we got the little nice window view here. So I believe now we can... I mean, if there's not a... Let me see if there's like a secret, you know, shortcut out of here, because if I'm taking this level at face value, it does seem like we've got a lot of backtracking ahead of us. No, we don't go in here. And actually, yeah, how are we doing for enemies killed? Okay, we've killed most but not all of the monsters in this level. Okay, and yeah, I guess we've got to wrap around and... Oh, wait, did I spy another... No, it must just be like the way the diminished lighting is working. But it made me think that there was another secret that had been camouflaged in the same way. Okay, here we are in the blue key zone. It's a very long sluice, perhaps. I don't know my factory terminology. But yeah, that's what the creosote is going down. We're seeing the whole process. Alright, and so this, we're running along. Oh. Should I just hop over to the other side here? A loose sluice. Yeah, I've never worked in a place with a sluice. I have worked a job that involves a conveyor belt. Nope. Okay. So that's a switch that I hit. What would that have done? Oh, maybe it opened the level exit? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it probably did open the level exit. And I'm kind of hoping that there's some monsters waiting for us in the starting room. Just because that would be a nice kind of bookending thing. Give us a good fight on our way out. Oh, yeah, I haven't been watching Robert's stream lately, but if he used the word sluice, then that puts me in good company. It's just all about the sluice talk. If you design video game levels, you got to learn about sluices. Okay. Oh, look at this. Wait a minute. This is the exit, but are we getting a choice here? What's going on? Oh. Oh, man, cool! Alright, this is sweet. We got a giant ziggurat with some cool tech pillar stuff on it. Oh, this is rad. This is good. I don't know if this is supposed to be like, you know, we're through the gateway to hell or something. Oh, okay, yeah, that's the end of the level. I actually... Oh, crap. I didn't mean to quit. Did I accidentally hit F10? I guess I must have. Alright, let's load back into Creosote here. Okay, so if I had... Did I go through this time? Let me... Alright, I'm going to cheat here and go through this and see if... Oh, okay, alright. So I chose the left one, and I get these extra goodies before I go through the teleporter. Alright, so now that we're here, this is clearly where the level's remaining monster population was... And yeah, there's some barons and just a whole bunch of buddies who are very happy to see me. And yeah, it's kind of a bummer that you can't just run up here and yeah. However, I can be clever. Oh. I can definitely be clever and ride this up and get the BFG. So let's do that. Because they did give me some cells. Chain gun, definitely the best bet for taking out these cacos. yeah, those barons are creeping up on us. Plenty of room to maneuver here, so I'm not really feeling a lot of pressure here, you know. Yeah. And there they are, the Brothers Bruiser. I always thought it would be cute if in Symphony of the Night, possibly in the back half of that game, the infamous legendary back half of that game, there's this one enemy called the Owl Knight, and it's like this big armored dude with an owl, and he throws the owl at you, and the owl like does a classic raptor buddy attack sort of thing. And if you kill the owl first, the Owl Knight becomes like inconsolable, and he like shuffles over to it and kneels down where it lies. And he's just like, and then I think if I'm remembering correctly, at that point, he just like sits there, and you can just whack on him until he dies. So he's just like, you've killed his owl, and he's inconsolable, which is just a weirdly powerful, weird little thing for a Castlevania enemy. You know, because Castlevania tends to treat its enemies much like Doom does, where they're just like super disposable, you know, and you're just hacking through just hordes of them and all that. So anyway, sometimes when two barons, when I'm fighting two barons that are clearly like being presented as like the Bruiser Brothers, if I kill one, it's like I always in the back of my mind wonder if like the other baron is just like, oh no, everything, I can't go on without my Bruiser brother. I don't know, that would be a cute, you know, with a little bit of scripting, you could probably get something like that going in a Boom compatible situation. Anyway, it looks like we're at the end of this level. I really appreciate, you know, initially I was just like, oh, is it just going to be that one Caco hiding in that monster garage? But no, it was a teleporter into a full-on combat arena, the edges of which are a little plain, but I feel like the overall visual statement of this is pretty cool, and this would have been a pretty serious number of enemies for, you know, August of 1994, like multiple Caco, like tons of Cacos, two Barons. Definitely would have been way harder than the E1M8 fight. But, yeah, pretty cool. I dig it. Good job. So yeah, that is that. And yeah, there was like a fair number of secrets that we didn't find. And here we are back in E1M2. Cool. Okay, so that was Cooper's Creosote by Stephen Wassell. And yeah, that was pretty great. That was honestly like above average, genuinely above average for, you know, the first, I guess it was still, you know, people had only been making Doom maps for about 6 months at that point, or actually not even 6 months. So yeah, good job, Coop. And I like that it had, you know, it had a light narrative and, you know, placed theme to it. Oh yeah, they're breaking down the features here. Independent paths that cross, non-orthogonal crates, doors, and paths. Yeah, the texture alignment on that stuff wasn't easy with 1994 DEU tools. Giant pyramid. Oh, well, I'm glad I didn't read this whole list because I didn't. I'm glad I didn't have the giant pyramid spoiled for me. Proper windows. Idea from helipad.wad by Sean R. Malloy. That sounds really familiar. I might have played that one back in the day, actually. Anyway, that was cool. That was definitely an above average 94 map. Cool. All right. Well, let's move on. The Mouth of Death by James Phobus Cresswell and Paul Cresswell from 2009. Okay, wow. These authors have definitely contributed to a lot of other megawads. Scourge, White Light. The little demo room for Tormentor 667's Too Much Brown texture pack. Yeah, so yeah, this is like a late 2000s thing, so I guess we'll see. Misc author info, a Z-Doom mapper and his brother having a go at some teamwork. Cool. A 3-map mini-wad put together in 3 or 4 days over a few months. Excuse me. You start in hell, fighting from the mouth of death before plummeting to earth and carrying on the fight through a small network of caves and a tech base. Cool, cool. Yeah, this all sounds all right. Yeah, so this is just Doom 2 3-map series. The Mouth of Death by the brothers Phobus, by the brothers Cresswell, James Phobus, aka Phobus, and Paul. So yeah, let's check out The Mouth of Death. Yeah, Doom has multiple notable, actually, well, I mean, at the very least, it, ooh, we got some custom music going on here. The Casali brothers, of course, one of whom went off to Valve, did Plutonia, so that's certainly a notable. And then I think, no, Tom Mustaine collaborated on his contribution to the master levels with his, I think it was his father. And then Tim Willits and his sister, Teresa Chassar, collaborated on basically all of Tim Willits' Doom work, practically. The Raven series, his contribution to, their contribution to Ultimate Doom. Yeah, this is cool. I like this dark and spooky caves. I haven't managed my health super well. Ooh, I like this sort of broken teeth maw. Oh yeah, look at this! This is fantastic! Look at that! Yeah, we got, this is just a monster mouth. That is so adorable. It's just like, yeah, we got the two eyes and like the, you know, crooked monster teeth and just like the flames burning in it. That is so great. Okay, yeah, that's worth the price of admission alone. Alright, so I just went in like a little circle here, and now we've got... Is this gonna hurt me? Anytime I'm walking on red ground like this, I'm always like, oh, it's going to burn my little footsies. Alright. So yeah, 2009, so I'm definitely expecting, you know, a higher standard for architecture and, if not detailing, you know. Alright, so we got the red key. Up. Little lost soul comes into party. I don't necessarily feel like I need to fight these guys. Oh, look at that. That goes somewhere, probably. Maybe it doesn't. Yeah, sure, let's run over here and see what it... Oh. Alright. Got a soul sphere and a chainsaw. Ready to party. Chainsaw the skull, like you do. Yeah, I feel like the, you know, the intense red of the sky and the texturing and stuff, combined with the music, like, definitely sets a good evil thing going on. Okay, and that was what we were... Come here, buddy. I'm low on ammo. Let's get this done. Chainsaw on that big old meatball. Oh, okay, that was it. All right, okay, so that was a quick intro, and now we are in a level called Cave Story. I don't know if that's a reference to the famous indie game or what. Cool, alright, we're hearing some E2M1 music, seeing the episode 1 skybox back in Yangshuo. Chain gun, ooh, look at that. I always want the super shotgun. I always want it. Especially if we're fighting Hell Knights. Because then they are 3-hit wonders rather than... Wait a minute, what was that? Oh, it's these guys. Don't shoot me. Alright. Something's definitely going to happen when I interact with that gargoyle face. Yeah, how do I bring these dealies down? The lost soul is the guy at the party everyone knows and tolerates, but nobody invited. Yeah. Just shows up. It's like, well... Not worth making a thing out of this. gosh, there's so many monsters in here. Did I make a mistake stepping out of my little cover thing? Probably not. It's kind of cramped in there. I've got enough room to maneuver, especially once I take down these mancubi. Probably be able to stay on top of all these fireballs and stuff. Okay. Although this is a decent combat setup. We've got a bunch of imps. This is a very common device. Is like put a bunch of imps at the periphery that are just, you know, just constantly just chucking fireballs, and so what you always feel like, you know, your rear 180 field of view is just makes you feel under pressure and like there's a fireball coming for you. Okay. Sort of a weird lighting setup. I mean, I guess it's just coming from... Oh, okay. And that was that. Didn't find any secrets, I guess, but... Half and half. Alright, so this is going to be pretty short, actually. Imp on a plinth. I don't recognize this music. It sounds pretty cool and funky. Sure, yeah, I'll take blue armor. Alright. Wassell. Whoa. Alright, a little more monsters in this space than it initially seemed. Alright, went through a teleporter, and now we are in the tech-based, as promised in the README. Oh, hey! This guy. Nope. Nope. Oh dear. Alright. Let's take another path here. Woohoo! Oh no! Don't bring that Arachnotron back. This is actually kind of a good fight. It's possible that it's drawing out this long only because I kind of messed up my because I kind of blew my shot, but initially, but that's cool. All right, man. And yeah, I am pretty torn up. You guys. Oof, I am hurting. Oh, wait. Oh, there's imps up there. I see. Okay, alright, so... Alright, yeah. That's about what I figured. You're just up in this little bunker. Jeez, okay. Ow. Chain gunner in there. That's pretty rude. Just lurking in those dark little corners like that. Not cool, chain gunners. I know you hear this a lot, but that was not cool. Ow, jeez. Alright. Hell Knight, rung my bell. Can I get up on these? Nah, it's fine. Okay. Any other monsters in here? Any other monsters want to discuss something? Oh yeah, I'd forgotten about 50 Shades of Greytall. Greytall as in the texture. I think it was like a... intentionally choose a very limited texturing paradigm. I see revenants. I see you guys up there. Yep, let me guess. Coming up. It's a nice, slow stair builder. I kind of figured it would come down to this. And yeah, I got so enthusiastic about those rockets that come on out of there. You'll enjoy it. Okay, well, is that the end? There's a secret in here that we have not found. But, I don't know. I'm pretty content to call this one done. We did kill all of the monsters. There was one secret. Oh, we get a little story text. And there you are, back in a tech base again. Thank you for playing our maps. James and Paul Cresswell. That's cute. That's cool. That's a nice little, yeah, it's a good little game ender sort of thing. Well, cool. Yeah, that was short and sweet, and yeah, like pretty good combat setups. You know, architecture was good, if not super memorable. And yeah, that was pretty cool. Yeah, and for 2009, yeah, pretty good. Unpretentious, perhaps. Yeah. Okay, yeah, and it breaks down some of the process, shared development, even split, first part by Paul, second part by James. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I love seeing collaborations like that. It's always interesting how, how things transmute. Because the original Doom had plenty of that, had Sandy Peterson finishing some Tom Hall maps and all that kind of stuff. Alright, Nightside Beach Valley by Strimmer. Author me. I guess this is, yeah. This requires Doomsday. I'm not sure if it... List of files required. Required for the silent line-to-line teleporters. Oh, yeah, this might not be able to play this. Launch Kickstart. Yeah, and this has like... Yeah, this definitely seems like it has some Doomsday specific stuff. I don't have Doomsday... Yeah, this is... And yeah, because this is a, this is the Quake 2 mod situation where you have like a platform specific DLL included with your mods, so not happening. But yeah, it's a bummer because yeah, Nightside Beach Valley sounds like a pretty cool little environment. So yeah, I'll have to pass on this one. But I guess this is from 2005, so semi-early in Doomsday's development, back when it was kind of more of a leading port. Yeah. All right. Well, yeah. Let's pick another one and move on here. Duped by Giltygear. Unusual spelling of Giltygear. This is the release date is from 2001. It looks like, but it was uploaded in 2005. I like eggs, long walks on the beach, action movies, and I'm looking for someone to rub my feet when I get home from work, damn it. Description, a very crappy level. It's my first. Okay, well, that's certainly, yeah. Sam & Max was started by Steve Purcell finishing his brother's comics. Yeah, that's right. I remember reading that. That's awesome. So yeah, all kinds of cool, you know, siblings collaborating on stuff, magic that comes about. Cool. All right. Well, this seems like it might be a quick little thing that we can play as our last, probably last WAD of the day. It's E1M1, Doom or Ultimate Doom. May not run with. It should run fine. That is, unless you shove Peanut in the A drive. Well, do I have an A drive on this thing? No, I don't think I do. No, I mean I'm not in Windows besides, but no, I don't have a floppy. I don't have a 3.5 floppy drive in this thing. So yeah, I'm good there. I think I've got all the requirements hit. All right, so let's play Duped by Giltygear. Duped. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, like Steve Purcell's brother would draw comics, and then Steve Purcell, yeah, he was sort of like doing an MST3K style like treatment. He would like, yeah, draw stuff over him and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. All right, a lot of shotgunners in this starting space. They're really chewing me up. Are you really playing Doom if you didn't install it from 5.25-inch floppies? I think by the time I was playing Doom, I did not have... I don't know if any version of Doom ever shipped on 5.25-inch floppies. I almost certainly had a 5.25-inch floppy drive still on the first computer I played Doom on, just because I had one in like my 286 and, you know, whatever. But yeah. But yeah, like I forget if the Doom.wad that I'm, you know, that I'm still kicking around is descended from the version that I had on 3.5-inch floppies. I don't think so. It's probably from the Doom Collector's Edition CD that I bought like in 2001. And that was certainly, yeah, because that was the first time that I actually, it wasn't until 2001 that I played the 4th episode of Doom for the first time. Because I had the registered version of Doom and then Doom 2 on a CD. And yeah, that was also, 2001 was also when I played Final Doom for the first time. And then I didn't play the master levels until... it might have been when I got it on Steam. Like, you know, when id first put up its catalog on Steam in like 2007. So yeah, you know, my Doom education, you know, is still unfolding, obviously. So yeah, this level is pretty cool so far. Thoroughly Doom Episode 1 themed. Just a big old grand entrance room sort of thing with star-based textures. Oh, okay, so we need keys to go through there. Pretty detail-oriented, like, computer terminals and stuff. I can't seem to hop onto these things, but that's just as well. Oh yeah, you could mail order the shareware version on 5.25. That definitely makes sense. And yeah, it was definitely just like, however, I mean, they were very lenient as far as distributing the shareware. They were just like, yeah, man, just put it on discs. You can sell it, whatever, man. Just want to get this thing that we know is pretty exceptional out there. And they did. And then they bought Ferraris. Alright, so like, what am I doing in here? Is there like a switch I could have hit? Oh, what did that do? Oh, yeah, okay, interacting with that computer screen. That sort of non-standard switch thing. Yep, and I'll bet that opened that thing up and is letting the Baron out. Who let the Baron out? Yeah, and see, now I just want to interact with every single decorative computer. Oh, geez. Buddy. Okay, I had already softened him up a lot. Yeah, see, I'm just interacting with all of these. I can't not now. Cool. Okay, so yeah, now I have a blue key. This is just a straight up hub and spoke sort of thing. It's like come back to here, get a key, unlock the next thing off the hub. Baddies. Unhelpful chainsaw. I did not request a chainsaw at this time. Thank you. Buddy. Alright, there's a whole monster party in there. And yeah, once again, Lost Souls are... okay, so there's like hell demons. Just supernatural creatures in there. In this room, the imps are supernatural creatures, but also there's just zombie dudes. I don't know if we're meant to find anything significant about that separation. What's up, Kako? You gonna get angry at demons? Oh, that was the wrong turn to take after opening that door. Well, I have a lot of shells, so I guess I'm just chopping down all these fools. Yeah, Cacademon's in the computer room here. Anything cool behind here? How many secrets are there here? 0 secrets, alright. Bummer. I have a retail Ultimate Doom CD from a thrift store and Doom 2 Final Doom through Steam. On my old Pentium 75, I was all about Doom95.exe. Yeah, the Doom Collector's Edition CD that was sold in around 2001 shipped with, like, it's the source port they gave, the exe they gave you was Doom 95. So that was the first time that I had played in that executable. And yeah, it was pretty good, you know. I mean, it was definitely like a dead end, you know, architecturally, as far as the Doom code base. Apparently, Microsoft was very interested in getting Doom running on Windows 95 because they were pretty determined to not lose their huge PC game market share in the transition from DOS to Windows 95. So they knew somehow, I forget, and this was actually something that prompted Gabe Newell to start a game company rather than just another software company when he left Microsoft, was that Microsoft had data somehow that, like, more computers were running Doom at some point in, like, 94, 95, whatever, than were running Windows. Windows 3.1, I guess it would have been. And so they were like, oh my gosh, the games are actually hugely influential, so we need to, like, Windows needs to be a place where games can be. And so, yeah, you know, to their credit, I mean, 90s Microsoft was just, you know, about as evil as they come, tech company-wise. But, yeah, they were like, let's get a version of Doom on Windows 95 so that people can see that our big flagship operating system is no slouch when it comes to games. And they did. And there was that goofy video where Bill Gates is holding a shotgun weirdly and shoots a Doom enemy being composited over a shot from E1M2, which is where we are now. Yeah, actually, you know, all right, so we're done playing the level, and that's probably the last level for the day, but I will go to exactly where Bill Gates shoots the, yeah, it's like right here. And the shot is like, yeah, I think it's like right here, maybe. Bill Gates is composited into this static scene, and then there's like one of these monsters here, and it's like some keynote or something, and Bill Gates is talking, and he's wearing like a black trench coat because it was before Columbine, and and he's holding a shotgun in like a weird way that suggests that he has never held or even looked at another human holding a shotgun in his life. And he says something like, "Don't interrupt me while I'm talking," and kills the Doom zombie man. That is certainly a thing that is on YouTube that you can see. Yeah. And yeah, it was part of Microsoft being like, hell yeah, we have Doom on Windows 95, gamers, take note. So yeah, that's your little bit of 90s computing history, I guess. Thank you for mentioning Doom95.exe. That's my one thing to say about it. Cool. Okay, so that was Duped by Giltygear. Yeah, pretty standard, like tech-based sort of thing, that uses a couple of keys. Feels like it could be, the first in a series or something. I've never heard of this author before, but yeah, that was decent. And if it was released 2001, then it would have been like, within the first few years of source ports and stuff. So yeah, not bad. I don't know. I don't have much to say. I guess I was gabbing a lot as we were playing that, but yeah, and the author had a website on cjb.net, which I remember always seeing back in the day, but yeah, I don't know what the deal with cjb.net was. Anyway, cool. That about wraps it up for this evening. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go watch that Bill Gates Doom 95 clip now, because it's a very strange memory. But yeah, thanks as always for watching. Have a great week, and I will see some of y'all next week. But yeah, it's been good as always. We played a good few. Duped, not this, Mouth of Death, Cooper's Creosote. So yeah, pretty good little spread this time. All right, have a good one, everybody. I'll see you next time.